Hello and welcome back to Path of Exiles. This is episode 2 of explaining the end game for new players. In the last episode, we left off, we had our hideout, we got our map device set up, and we actually ran our atlas, and we've got the first tier, all 4 maps done. And we're going to be progressing on, and I did mention quite a bit that my gear was terrible. So we're going to actually improve our gear here. Not only that, I'm going to improve our flasks as well. And we'll get this stuff going. So right away I kind of said, you know what? My vitality I had running over here was not really that good. I looked and I got haste instead. Now it took 50% of my mana away, but I noticed that I was, even if I'm sitting here casting and just going like this, my mana, I have enough. I'm not worried about my mana. So I was in good shape there, so I put the haste on, and that gives more cast speed, more attack speed, and movement speed to, well, me and all of these guys. So great. And I was no worse off really. Vitality, I still have enough regen if I do get hit and I need a quick heal. The regen is at 401. I'm good. So that was step 1 to take better advantage of this. If you have enough mana and you're not having a mana issue, well, keep on looking for more and more things that'll get you lower. Some people go right down to the edge there. Next up, we're going to improve our flasks because we don't have a mana issue. So let's put this flask. We'll put it right in let's put it away. So I've got some flasks here that I want to set up, and I also want to automate the flasks as well. So we're going to do this. The first one we're going to work on is getting one of these to just be an automated Quicksilver flask. So I'm looking at the item level, and 67. It's a little low. I'd like to find a better one, but that's going to be later in the mapping. So I'm just going to do it now. So there we go. I'm going to need that, and I want to make sure that it's been scoured clean because we're going to make it quality of 20 on here. We use these baubles for the quality, and those are right here. If you want to make one of these baubles, you also can go to your. This is why you save up flasks, and we'll type in quality, and it highlights the flask. All you do is you collect enough flasks to equal a quality of 40, and then you sell like this one, and this one. As long as it's 40 or more, you sell it, and you get one of these baubles back. I did that. I was 3 short and I just got enough, and there we go. So let's go ahead and quality this up. And it only takes 4 if it's a normal item. It would take 10 if it's a magic flask. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And you notice the duration went up. The next thing I want to do is I actually want to, not the recipe, right here I want to use these instilling orbs. I've only found 4. You can buy more, or you could actually just buy, if you're in a trade league, you can target and search for a very specific flask that you want and buy it, but it might be a little expensive. Now here we go. We're going to actually roll this and hope for some kind of this. Basically what this does to the flask is it adds an enchantment to a utility flask, and it'll say it'll be used when a certain condition is met. So we're going to put the first one on here. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Used when you use a guard skill. So whenever I use a guard skill, which is quite often, so I'm looking at this. That's good enough for me for right now. This is my guard skills used automatically every, let's see, it takes, I'm going to take a look at them. My guard skill, cooldown is 3 seconds. And that's, so every 5 seconds I'm using one. So there'll be a little bit of overlap. But now, in that lasting, it lasts 7.2 seconds. So that's, I'm okay with that. It's going to recharge itself. So what I want to, in this case, I want the flask to either use less charges when it goes off, get more charges on there. What else could it do? Using less charges would be good. And then we'll see maybe some extra speed. I don't know. So we're going to roll this thing now. But right now, because I only have a few of these, there's a better one. I would like one where it says, when the flask is full, use it. And then also increase the duration. So what I would do is something like, if you can increase the duration, you can get up to like 12 seconds or even more. And it'll just, whenever it's filled up, it'll just use it. Build up, use it. And that would be a fun thing to do. But we're going to do it this way. And not perfect, but good enough. Then we're gonna make it this. And what do we get? Gain a charge whenever I'm hit. I really don't like that one. I'm not hit very often. Let's see what else we got. No, I don't want that one. Increase charge recovery. That's okay. And increase block and stun recovery during effect. I would have loved to just get one and then kind of roll, add an augment to that. But this is okay for now. It's not the worst. It's just going to increase my charge recovery rate a little bit better when I'm, killing the monsters. So this is good enough for me. And I'm going to throw that just right here. I'm fine with that. Now that's going. I'll have this still on my bar for now. But I'm going to replace it soon with another utility flask. Maybe. We'll see. But this is going to be running, and that's what we'll go with, I guess. Let's just put this one away in our flask thing, and we'll put this back. The next thing I want to put on here is this granite flask. Now, I've got a couple of things here to do. The quality, and we'll stick this here. All right, let's find out what we can get out of this. We're going to scour it off so that we can quality it up. And this one adds armor. Okay. Alright, so this is kind of like a defensive flask. We could do a critical strike one. That probably pretty important to do as well, but we'll see if we have enough for it. I don't think we have enough to quality that thing up next, but I might want to do a diamond quality flask so that I get a 100% global crit rate increase for everybody, including me, but I don't do any damage. Here we go. So we made it normal, and then 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's lasts longer. Now the moment of truth. We're gonna put this on here first to see what we get, and then it depends. That way we can roll the thing that we want. A little confusing, but here we go. Because this is different every time. Whenever I use a life flask, I don't like that one. Well, it's a little bit kind of nice. Let's say. Imagine this. I'm using a life flask because I just got hit, and then it ups my armor, so it's kind of a little reflexive in a sense, but I don't want that. Let's go with something else. Used when an adjacent flask is used. Interesting. I could do that. I could do this. So what happens is, for now, I could just put it here, and it'll get auto-used whenever that's being used. But in the future, I could put something like a critical flask, and I could put it right here and tie it to a key, and I say, okay, this is a tough fight, and I'd press the use key, and it would use the diamond flask for critical strikes, and this one would get triggered as well. For now, I'll just put it right next to this one, and we'll see. I'm not really worried about perfection yet. I'm just getting it up and running just to help a little bit, and it's not perfectly min-maxed and used at the best possible time, but it's doing something for us. 25% chance to when I deal a crit. My character doesn't deal criticals themselves, so we're going to re-roll that. Increased less duration. Now the less duration, you'd think, oh, maybe that's going to be a bad thing. It's not too bad actually, because this is going to get spammed anyways, and it only lasts 4.5 seconds. So in this weird case, I don't mind that the duration went down a little bit. immunity to corrupting blood and bleeding would be cool too. But this gets taken off with the bleed already with that, so the corrupting blood would be an issue, but we can figure that out a different way with a jewel. So I'm gonna re-roll this one. It's close, but no. Chance to be no, I don't like that one. And chance to gain a flask when you deal a critical hit, no. Additional, I don't need those. I'm already capped. Increased duration. I mean, technically on the second use it would last a little longer, and then I'd get I don't like the element. I want two decent ones, so let's keep going here. Increase block and stun recovery, nah, and I don't even want that. So gain a charge when I'm hit, I don't think so. Increased and increased cast speed, that's good enough. Increased charge recovery, so it'll happen more often. This is fine. You know, it's not perfect yet, but it's fine. So this I'm going to put next to this, and this is going to go here. Now, I want to... Actually, I'm going to put that there. Actually, that there, and I'm just going to change my Q key to space. Options. Input, I'll still use my space for a sprint. That, and then that one's not set. I guess we could change it to Q just in case I have it. It's not used. It's going to get spammed a lot because everything's going to work off my guard skill. But that's just taken care of. I wasn't even using my mana potion, so that was just a wasted spot. And now at least we got this, and we're doing stuff. We're objectively a little better off. We're not perfectly min-maxed, and a lot of people will say, hey, don't do these. You could use enkindling orbs, and you'd use them as you need them, and I like to make the game simple, and that works for me. You could do it a different way, but I'm trying to keep it simple. Next up, we said I only have a 4 link here. I did find a 5 link finally. So we're going to work on that. Let's take a look at it. And we'll put this here. We're going to need to do this. And this. And remember in our let's take a look at it. Let's see. Up here in the Atlas, right here. Remember I was getting all these essences? Well, I got a lot. I ran a lot of level tier 1 maps, and we'll go down. I got a bunch of these things, and what I did was I just searched for minion, and it's right here is what I've got so far. Now this minion thing, I actually want to use that on a 2-hander that I find, so that it'll increase the damage and guarantee that that's the case. So I'm going to hold on to that one. But this one, and then I looked over all these other ones, and I said, you know what? It's not that good. So I'm looking at it, and for my body armor, I'm gonna go with energy shield, and not. I think life is right up here. Not max life, and there's a reason for that. It's because I'm hoping to roll this. I'm gonna scour it and roll it, so that I can use this. I have 1 point ready. Like right over here. I think it's this one. 15% increased maximum life if there are no life modifiers on my body armor. So that's what I want to use, and that'll get our health up even more. So let's see if we can pull this off. This is going to be interesting. So you guys are seeing... going right along with me. So I don't care about these stats are bad, or they're not. I mean, they're just not good. All right. Well, they're interesting, but I'm gonna try for something different or better. And I also want to get this quality up. See how if we add the quality, 203 now, 212, 220, and then there. And you can even get higher quality than this, but that's more content down the line. All right, so moment of truth. We're gonna roll this and see what it comes out as. If it doesn't come out well, we're gonna just re-roll it. And here we go. No life. Oh, it's got life on there. So I'm looking at that. I go, the energy shield there, the cold resistance. If we take this off, what is our resistances at? We take this off. There goes our zombies. Okay, goodbye zombies. We're barely, we're right at 75. That's right on the edge. That's okay. But that just tells me we really don't need these perfectly, and we don't need resistances on here. But I don't like this roll. So, step one, we're going to go into here, and we're going to go to this, and we're going to put it right over here because we can craft on it in here, and I won't mess things up here. So how many do we have? 29 chaos orbs. That's not bad. And that was just from farming and doing a few of these recipes. And I'll show you the recipe as well if you need more chaos orbs. I take a body armor, a two-hander, one of these, a helm, gloves, one of these, and one of these. It's 9 items. 2 rings, an amulet, the belt, all this, and you're good to go. And it's actually easy to stack these up. I stack these and these, and I make sure I have enough. I can do quite a few. I just actually need some more stuff. And then you sell it to the vendor. Now they have to be un-ID'd to get the 2, and they have to be between item level like 60-ish, or maybe 62, and maybe 78. And let's see what we get. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 of them. I've done a few times. Maybe I've done it like 6 or 7 times, so, out of all these. But you'll get more currency is what I'm saying. A lot of the currency came out of the heist mechanic, and what I do is I look for the smugglers. There's a merchant in there in the heist section, and I just search smugglers, and I spend some of my orbs of chance on the smuggler ones because they have a lot of cool currency. But there's other things to do in there as well. So let's re-roll this. Here goes nothing. And I just hold down shift and I re-roll it. Okay, mana, cold, maximum energy, regen life. I don't want regen life on there. And the other ones are okay, but I don't want, that counts as a life mod. So no, re-roll it again. 14 life, that's terrible. It's a no, even those other. And I'm looking at it. Energy shield, regen, no. Mana. Alright, we're going to keep going here. Life is low, regen low. And what level is this item? A 70. A higher item level will give you access to more, the higher tier of rolls as well. There's different tiers for all these things. There's 72 life, but I don't want it on there. I'm going to keep rolling. This is solo self-found, so you could just buy. This would be way cheap. You could buy this for way better than one of these than just for 1 chaos or 2 chaos. Okay, we're just going to end up with life rolls on here, aren't we? It's hard not to get a life roll. But that's okay. We'll figure out. It's just if we don't have one, it would be preferable. I don't want to spend all my currency on it. 66 life. 36. Nope. I'm going to keep going. Intellect. Maximum energy shield. Life and cold. That's a little tempting. That's a decent-ish life roll, but I don't, I'd prefer it not to be there. We're going to go on again. We can get something else. Energy shield, mana. But it doesn't have anything else. Just a little mana. I mean, the stun block and the reflect thing, that is not appealing to me at all. How many do we have left? Using stuff up here. Maximum, lightning, fire, maximum energy. Oh, the regen! If that regen wasn't there, it would have been so nice. So nice. Darn it. We'll do a couple more, maybe like 8 more rolls. 1. No. That's a lot of energy shield on there. That's kind of nice. 2. No. Faster energy shield recharge. Interesting. But that's close to it, but still no. Max life. That's 4. 5. Energy shield. Increased energy shield. No. 6. 40% increased lightning. We might just do this, and then I could let's see what we can put on here. This might be just good enough, sort of now for I'm using a lot of my chaos up. I don't want to put life on there, and nothing. I can put this on. There's no life mods on there. I'm double checking. Energy shield comes back faster. We get a bunch of lightning resistance that kind of takes care of our lightning, and the stun and block recovery if we happen to get stunned. Evasion rating, energy shield. Oh, darn it. Ooh. But then that would count as a life mod. I'd rather have the 15%, so what are we looking at? Maybe energy shield? More energy shield on there? Or... yeah. I think let's do this, and let's just move on. I could sit here and do this forever, but I think that... and we'll double check when it... we'll go use that. I've never used that that mod on there. We'll put this here. Our life goes down to 3,400. Wow, our energy shield goes up to almost 1,000. And our life went down about 100. Now, if we use this point and apply it, 3,600. So we went up 100. As we stack more life, that'll be interesting, but I think we could have just... so we've seen what happened there. I probably, in retrospect, maybe just use that life roll. If we find a better life roll, this is kind of an intermediate step anyways. I don't want to use too much stuff on this. It went up, and we're in better shape objectively by far, but I wasn't as impressed with that 15% because we don't have enough life on here. The other thing is, as you stack more life on these other things, it'll help that 15% become more valuable there. But we'll see. Good enough for now, and let's take a look at here. Well, I want to put the raised zombie back. I'm actually stacking up the raised specter, and I want them to have feeding frenzy. We'll put it there, and I want them to do more damage. Now, here's the point of a good thing what this unlocks for us. If I move my skeletons down to here, what's going to happen is he has these going. We'll take that off there, the faster casting support. He has feeding frenzy, minion damage, and minion speed. So he'd be these skeletons would be a little bit slower than they are. And their attack speed, it's not as good. I would love to have another support there. Then I could put this on here, and all of these guys would get it. But now what this does is, if I put this here, these are all supported by these 2 gems. So it makes this a free, essentially a free slot. And what I'll be looking for next, my next move to upgrade things, is I'll be looking for a helm that I like. Now this helm is a possibility, but I'll probably do this in the next episode, where it's got a lot of life. Like if I put that on there, let's see what happens to our life. If I just throw that on, what would we losing something? Let's see. Our life was at what? 36, 38. So now we're starting to ramp up our life. I like that. I'm going to be working on this, but I want to finish off these gems, because as soon as you get them to level 20, the plan is to continue leveling them like this. If you vendor a level 20 regular gem like this, not corrupted, with a single one of these, it'll turn that gem into a quality 20, and it'll make it level 1 again. That means you're going to have to level it back up. So what people do is they sit there and here's our feeding frenzy. Well, here's a feeding frenzy. So they'll get these both to level 20. They'll do the trick with the vendor here. 1 second. There we go. And they'll do that trick. They'll level this one up to either like maybe 18, 19, 20-ish, and then they'll just replace this with this, and now they've got their 20 gem the easy way. And that's a nice trick to do. So I don't want to give this up yet, so I'm just going to throw this in here. I'm going to get these up to level 20, do that thing, and then I'll figure out what I want to do. But for now, I'm going to put this down here, and we're in good shape. I'll also be able to swap these boots on. These boots have even more life. What this does is it frees up 4 slots for me, and I'm in good shape with that. I can do a lot more of that. So far, we're in a lot better shape than we were a second ago. Our skeletons got a little bit weaker, but they're going to get stronger soon. I'd love us another 6 link here and have fun with that. And now we can progress. And let's see. If I take this off and put it back on, there it filled up, and there it filled up. And if I move, it should do both of them. And now I've got an auto sprint, auto armor thing, and it should come back on there again, and it used them both, and they're just doing that. So that's what I've got going on there. Let's go have some fun. Map, and we're gonna go to level this right here. And now I look at this and I say, okay, I haven't done any of these. They're not completed. This means they're completed, that little line underneath there. And we're gonna go to this, and we'll just go to the first one. Beach map. That's a fun map to do, but remember we have to run it, it's not complete. We got to run it as at least a magic level. Area inhabited by demons. Interesting. And do we have all our buffs up? We do, I think. Do we have all our guys up? No, we don't. We're going to get him up. We got to get our zombies back and our specters. I got to remember all that because we took everything off. Now we got to get it back. We can also do this. Let's just have some fun. I've been getting Keurig missions. You have a random chance to get an additional Keurig mission as you finish maps, and it also random chances to get other things too. Well, let's put a beast in there. Oh boy. So now we're going to force Einhart Beast into this map. And we're going to activate it. And away we go. I got to get the zombies up and the specters. Okay. Beach map is fun because and we looks like we have a ritual right here. And there. Oh boy, so we got a lot of stuff going on. Oh gosh. I'm a little afraid. And I'm a little concerned as well. What are those things trying to hit me? They are. Oh, it's that beast. He's sending them on to me. Okay. Oh, and I don't have my zombies up because I took that off. So zombies are now up to 8. Okay. Let's see if I can get my specters up. Are there any I gotta be able to raise them. 2 and 3. So I've got some random specters up again. And we'll take that for... Now we know why I've been collecting those, for the baubles. And away we go. See that little line? That's going to be a ritual. Let's do this. So there's a lot of content already in this game that's being unlocked. Let's click it, and we're going to fight everything in here. And we have to do this 4 times in this map, which is fine. We get tons of EXP. Wow, that just melted whatever that was. I don't even look at this right now, because you could look, but you can't really tell what's up. We're going to get more and more tribute and get neat things here maybe to buy or put on layaway if we can't afford it yet. But it's cool. Let's do it. And I'm looking at this, and I'd like some helms or something, but we're okay. Oh, you know what else we do actually need? We need a big one of those for our recipe. And then we'll take one of these. That's just for our recipe. And move that over there just so we can get the right spacing. We'll put this over here. Here we go. Is this another one right here? It is. I'll get my guys up, my skeletons pre-up, and I'll start dumping this stuff out. And easy stuff. I just move around too, a little safer to move around. I'm glancing up. My guys are living. That was easy. I barely even saw what happened. We'll take that just in case it's a good one. And I'll look at those. Oh, come on. Oh gosh, there's a lot of things happening here. Oh. Sorry, I get a little excited still. Oh, is this a beast right here? I think so. Oh, but our regen on our... We're actually able to tank them kind of right next to them. Nice. We'll take a look at those. I mean, we won't look at them now. We'll look at them later. We do need this for our recipe. Now we're good with the recipe. At least 4 of them we can do. Oh gosh. Oh, and there's an essence node. So already you guys are getting a really good impression. This is only a tier 2 map. We have ritual in it. We forced this to be in it. I'll drop my skeletons down, back off, and just fire all these raging spirits at it. And oh, it's a tough one. Tougher. Couple of them. Easy. And done. I don't know, those guys were upset. Did all my guys live? Yeah, they're living. We'll take that. We'll take the belt and look at it later. I don't want to take that, I don't think. No. And we'll take the scrolls because we've been hiding a lot of stuff. Oh, and a Val side area. Are you kidding me? Well, this is a good example of, and I just want to make sure that I don't want to have to backtrack. Oh, spacebar. Oh, use our. So it is nice to have a on-demand sprint. Still, maybe increase the duration on that one. And there we go. All right. And it looks like we're going to go do this Val side area as well. I probably should read this. And the other thing is, I was really close to a level, and I just did an easy thing to lock in that level. So if we did go in here and die a couple times, it wouldn't really matter. Maximum resistances go down. What are resistance? I didn't check those. See, that would be bad. This is going to lower. We're going to actually be more susceptible to cold damage in here. We get more experience. We're cursed. Vassal contains 2 additional maps that are inhabited by the Val. Well, this is interesting. Let's go in. Oh, we got one of these things right away, a shrine. There's even in our atlas, you can do it where you can improve the number of shrines, you can improve the duration of them. So some people actually stack. Oh gosh, is this the fight right away? I think it is. Sometimes you can have like 3 shrines on you, and they're all almost permanent for the map if it's long enough. And did all our guys live? I'm just surprised they're living. We'll take a silver flask just for a free roll. Might get something nice. And here we go. Val vessel thing. Up barrows, corrupted that and that. We'll take a Val molten strike. That's a cool thing, but we're not going to use it. And it's just weird. That was a very short Val area. In and out. Easy stuff. Capture the beast for Ironheart. We still have to do that. How many of them have we found yet? And we have 2. So we have beasts in here, essences, Val side areas. And the ritual. We have to find one more beast. Oh, and we have a strong box. We could ID this just to see what's going to happen. Contains additional items, skeleton, all kinds of stuff. Oh, rarity better. And I'll unload on these guys just like that. I guess I'll look at it. A leadership one. I don't even know what that. Minions. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. I could do this. I could augment it and then regal it and actually have a chance at a decent item there. So I usually don't pick up the magic ones, but let's go depot real quick. And not only that, I'm going to do a little bit of an advanced depot because I know the recipe's right here. So we're going to go unidentified, unidentified, just like that. And then the rest gets depoted. And I'm ready for a recipe. So if you get used to doing these recipe things, it's not as bad as it seems. People are like, oh, it takes so much time. You can get the time down pretty. And if you don't have any chaos orbs, and you're in solo self-found, you're going to need them. So in we go. And let's go do this. There's the red beast. I hope he's not in there with a boss. The red beast with a boss, with maybe a double boss, all kinds of stuff. And I'm just looking around. Oh, that's the end. And we have to find another ritual as well. Is it going to be... Where is it? Oh, and another essence. Alright. 1, 2, 3. And unload on these. I'm not moving, so that was easy. And that's fine. Oh gosh. There's all kinds of stuff going on here. Oh, there's the red beast. Let's see how fast he melts down. He's hitting me, but... Done. And let's get these guys up. And the fourth ritual, this is the third. The fourth should be in there, maybe with the boss in that arena area. There's a Sammonite helm. I'll take a look at that later, but I definitely want to pick it up because it's like a free roll and a decent helm. Oh, you see? Oh, I've got I was tethered to this effigy thing. I don't like that. Not nice. We're getting more stuff to buy. I don't want to look yet. But this should really give you an idea of how much content there really is. I actually need more scrolls. The buckler we'll leave on the ground. Ideally, I'm just going to get a two-hander so I can have 2 6-links here eventually and get rid of this shield situation, maybe? I don't know. Oh, boy. Oh, this is the boss. I was like, what's going on here? And a boss. Now, the thing is... with the we completed it, we get a point to spend. Now the thing is, because the ritual is here, I think that boss gets pulled into the ritual as well in a way, or we should have clicked that and probably should have clicked that and had the boss as part of the ritual. There's a lot to it. But let's see what happens. Ooh, look at this, Crusader plate close. I thought it was almost like that. Here we go. And we'll start the ritual, and I'll start launching these out. And I'm just launching a bunch of things, watching where I'm standing. Not really. And I'll relaunch my skeletons, and then I'm just standing here holding the Summon Raging Spirits down. And, oh, there he is. And we got all the points for it. We'll pick up that for a chromatic. And here we go. Now let's spend the points, and then we're going to actually go do the, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do the arena for the menagerie for the beasts. Okay. There's a few things you can do. If you don't like anything here, you can re-roll it, but it costs 2,000 tribute. So we're looking at this stuff, and I can just look at it. No, I don't want that. That's worth 7, both these. If I buy that and that, that would be 16 Jeweler's Orb, worst case scenario. A repository, that's probably, oh, it's a precious one. That's interesting. So that's a heist for an elite contract. That's probably good. And I'm just looking at everything. What does this do? Fire damage, fire resist. If I wanted fire on armor, I could use that one. We'll get a lot of these are nice, where you can automatically turn a normal item into a rare item with 4 sockets linked. That's a nice thing to have. What about this? I also want to transition to chaos rings, because that's an easy way for me to address my chaos needs. This is kind of nice. Let's see. Let's compare it to, this is just steel skin, Arctic armor. Oh, I actually do need those. So I don't have any spare spots technically yet. I could use some of these. So let's compare it. Chaos resistance. This one has on the left. What are the It's a suffix. So we could craft on another resist if we need to, and we'd get our. I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, this one on the left. While it was nice having it, it's an unset ring. We can just take one of these out and level it up later and use the haste there or something. So this is a big, and it'll have life and mana with sort of, and gain 2 mana per enemy hit. I don't hit anybody, so that's not good. It has some strength. I like this ring a lot. Now there might be something better up here that we need, but I doubt it. Ooh, look at this. Lightning per accuracy, all that kind of stuff. So you're going to spend some time looking at this stuff. These splinters are to make a vessel so that you can actually capture some beasts, and then it can improve, I think, your pantheon. This is a complicated thing. I'll explain that down the road. I'll probably be live streaming after this. This is just the beginner stuff to get your guys' feet wet into over the hump of starting your first maps, spending your first points, and then I'll probably just go to live stream and then improving your gear a little bit in those, and so you got a better understanding of that. These are what they do. What they say it's if I put this in the map device with a map, that'll make it the areas haunted by 3 additional tormented spirits, and that would cost 864 tribute. But I really want this, and I haven't seen anything else that I think I want. It's easy to overlook stuff too. Okay, horizon orbs are nice as well. Let's say you really need a map and you're not getting it, you can roll it and it'll roll it back into the same tier, and you might find your map that way. That thing is nice too. I want this and I want this. I'm sorry, this and this for sure. That'll be fun. I should take that. I really do need these because that's an important thing. I need everything. All right, so step 1. I want this ring. That's going to be an improvement. And I want this because it's fun. We'll take it. I would like these too. This is cheaper than that by a little bit, and I'd like that just to have some more spirits, but that's 800 to force some spirits in there. But it's fun. Horizon. No, I don't want that. So, I think I could defer the items. How much does it cost to defer it? I'll defer that one. So that locks it in. It'll be in here for a certain number of times in the future. But I definitely want to buy that because I'll need these things. I'll confirm it. Now what I can buy. I could buy that. Let's buy this. Get some more socket rerolls, I guess. And that's probably the right thing to do. And now what I can defer with the last things. I'll defer some of these because you can actually roll these on your maps too to turn them rare. So that's an interesting thing. But I'll defer that and that. Oh, I can't do that. Confirm. Defer. What can I defer? Oh, I'll defer that. Confirm. There we go. Good enough. Phew. So now you guys see the stuff on all that. We're going to go back to town. And this is done. I've done that. I've got the beast done. We're going to go back to town. And we're going to get that better ring on. I'm going to put this in the heist box. I've already done. I could put it in my regular chest, but if I just click it in there it is. And I really want to run that. In fact, so much so that I'm going to put it like right. Can I put it here? No, I can put it right there just to remind myself I want to run that. It's precious, elite, interesting, maybe good. I don't know. We'll see. Now, let's dump this other stuff in our dump tab, so we don't have to look at it right now. We'll look at it later. Soon, but not now. When we got a map, an unidentified tier 1 map, which we'll probably run. It's got some stuff in it. And might have had it reflect, I don't know. Now we're going to fix this issue. Technically, all these spots are free. So we're going to take this off. And we're just going to re-roll until we get hopefully just one green spot on here. 2 green. I don't need that, so about 1 green spot. 1 green spot with 3 blues. Good enough. And faster casting is probably my least important right now, but it's just a quality of life thing. It was neat to have, but I'm going to defer that for a little while. Or put it off. Defer. So now I'm going to put the haste here. I'm going to put that there, that there, that there. This back on. We'll get our haste back up. 8. Oh, jeez. And I got to work on the keybinds. So now what I was a little bit of concern with are... Oh, we're still okay here. Can I... If I take that off, let's take it off and find out what happens to our... Ooh, so our cold went way down. But that means, and I think I could craft on this, right? We looked at it before. Come on. Yep. We're going to craft the more expensive one. Craft. What'd we get? 24? And did that have strength on it too? Nice. Oh boy. Oh, we're up to 3,800 health. We'll save this ring for a maybe. And the other important thing is... Oh, we'll put it with our... Oh, we've got a couple of rings here with... Let's put it in our ring thing. Yikes. I'll organize this better later, I guess. And we'll put that there. And that there. And let's look at our chaos. Now our chaos is minus 29. It was, I think, minus 60. And we're going to work on this one next to get it a chaos ring as well. What's really nice if you can get chaos, like chaos down at the as a mod too. But so far we'll work on that. So you're seeing all this going on. We're going to open up this. We're going to spend our point. Do we really want strong boxes? I think so. They'd be fun. I'm just not sure. There's probably other stuff. I like Delve. I haven't even got back into Delve down there yet. Additional strong boxes. They are fun, and they can drop 6 links and all that kind of stuff. So let's do it. We can re-roll them if they're blue. It's expensive to re-roll the rare ones, but we'll do that. We can always back out of it. We're going to have enough points. And let's do it. Let's go to our... We're ready for the next step up. So just a second ago, we were at 3,000 health and like 500 energy shield. We're now a lot stronger. Our skeletons got a little bit weaker. They'll get stronger soon. But we're attacking faster. We're doing a lot better, and our chaos resistance is better as well. We also have these going for us. We've got a lot going on. We're a lot better off very quickly. And if you're doing Trade League, you could find 2 chaos rings with chaos mods, and you could just specifically pick it. It might cost you like 10 or 15 chaos each, because those are kind of nice rings, but you could address your chaos issues really smoothly as well. It's really nice if you can get 75 resist to chaos, then those green balls or the chaos or the poison on the ground, or it's just chaos damage doesn't hurt nearly as much. Right now it hurts a lot. Here we go, the menagerie. And away we go. Let's go see if we can actually do this fight and win. Oh no, I don't have my guys with me. Oh no, I do. Yeah, I do. I have. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, I can just go like that. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I didn't have. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff. Unique helmet. That's kind of. We'll just see if we can get an interesting helmet and a unique random item. So let's do the helmet first. And easy guy. Stay away from me. Focus on the others. Get out of the purple. That's the chaos stuff that we don't like. And on death effect now. So we got a interesting helm. So let's see what it is. Technically, what is this? Just fire resistance. Technically, we barely, if at all, let's see. Sorry. Defenses. On the cusp of not really caring about this helmet and its stats at all. But, you know, those matter. But the stats on them are almost garbage. Close to garbage. So what's this thing do? Let's look at the item level. Item level 58, so it's a higher one, which tends to be a better item. Let's see. More energy shield. What do we got on ours? 75. So energy shield, reflect some damage, pain attunement. Pain attunement. If you're low on health, on life, if you have 50% of your magic or of your maximum life or less, 30% more spell damage when low on life. Well, yeah, that'd be an interesting. You could set it up where you're always at half health or less, and then you'd be getting 30% more, which is a big. It's like a multiplier of. It's better than increased. Increased is like some. More is a massive step up. That's not for us, but it's interesting. And what else can we get? I don't want the bow, but let's find out what we get here. And this is a level 6. Oh, this is a serious fight. Did it start? I thought I started it. It's like craft. What's going on? Craft. You're seeing this, right? Hello? Well, that's weird. Into a oh, sorry. I was like, I thought it created a random item. This would turn a okay. Let's do that. Let's go to our craft. Actually, we could do it with this thing. Let's stick this in there. What is this worth in the craft of the league? Oh, it's a cheap item. So I was like, what's going on here? I thought it was going to create a random item. Okay, craft. And wait, oh, come on, guys. Easy, get out of the green. And easy. I don't like that purple explosion stuff. Come on. I always expect that to happen right afterwards. I'm like, And we got a leveling item. This is a level 5. It's nice if I ever want to level again. Look at that. Movement speed, projectile damage. That's a great bow item leveling thing. But no. Alright, so let's hit our hideout. The next thing I'm gonna finish up is I'll probably just live stream it, and I'll just start doing this and grinding this stuff out and finding stuff along the way. This could be a longer series, but the live streams, you're gonna see it. You can peek in there and see what I'm doing and what I'm up to, and I'm just eager to actually play, and then I don't want to take time for a episode, which is going to be more of the same. I'm looking for better items. These 2 episodes should really get you up to speed, identifying your needs as far as more health, more power, more links, how to re-roll stuff, all the basics. And this is there's if I come to a section where it's really, really advanced, I'll add another episode. But right now it's just going to be me grinding this stuff up and doing that kind of stuff. So it's like kind of repetitive until I get to the next chunk of big stuff to go up on. Like Keurig, let's see. not purchase. I could purchase like, see, those are complete. That's incomplete. But what I'll do is I'll finish all my my tier 2 stuff, and then I'll check him, hold Alt, and go right over this and find out what I haven't completed yet, and then I'll buy it from him. And here's how you can do the Orb of Unmaking for the Atlas. You can actually buy those for 2 Orbs of Regret. And you can buy Orbs of Regret through one of the vendors as well. And how many do we have? 9, so I could get 4 Orbs of Unmaking if I want to undo some stuff in there. And you'll be getting a lot more of everything, so don't worry. You'll be in good shape, and I'm going to go over the stuff in here. So I'm going to be working on a new helm. We've already established that helm is junk. So I want a new helm. I can easily make it 4 sockets and the colors that I want. In fact, I want it to be like maybe like an armor-based helm or something, and switch these up here, and then I can get my new boots. That's what I'm waiting on, because I'm going to get these boots over here. And I don't think and I'll be able to craft on those as well. So lots of stuff. I'm literally waiting on a helm that's better than this one to swap in. No rush, but that's what I'm doing. And that's how you kind of work things out. Oh, come on. And that's how you work things out. And now I have a goal of getting a better helm and making steps forward on that. A 6 link, another 6 link, and it's a lot of fun. Those are weird specters. Have a good one. I hope this helped, and enjoy. I'm having a lot of fun. And if you guys do want more of this content, and you really want me to do the episodes specifically for this, just hit like and subscribe or comment that says, hey, I want more episodes. And then I'll make more episodes. But so far, I mean, this is pretty much covering the basics, these 2 episodes so far. And away we go. Have a good one. See you later. I'm going to go live stream instead.